Today I'm going on a little trip to a little onsen town about 3 hours away. This is my first time leaving Tokyo, so I'm a little nervous because I know Tokyo is definitely a lot more foreigner friendly. So yeah, but I'm excited. It's like a little onsen town. There's a bamboo forest, there's a temple. I only booked like 2 nights at a hostel there. This is my first time staying at a hostel, so a lot of firsts for this trip. I haven't done too much solo travel yet while I'm here, so now that I have since I have this time off, I thought it would be nice to do a little exploring. But yeah, I'm just gonna go make the most of it. I'm pretty excited for these onsens. But yeah. Okay, so I just got to the hostel, and yeah, I'm just like, honestly, I realized I'm really a noob at traveling. Like, this is my first time staying in a hostel, and like, I haven't really traveled where I'm like by myself outside of like a metropolitan area, so this was all very new to me. Like, even though Google Maps told me exactly what bus, and I made all my buses and trains on time, I was just a little overwhelmed getting here. But it is a new country. I don't understand the language. I'm trying to, but yeah, I was a little nervous about staying at the hostel, but it was really nice. The guy at the reception was really nice, and he even like gave me this little map to show me where to do. So yeah, it's really cozy. I think there's one other girl staying here. I don't know if she can hear me or not. But the mattress itself, it's comfy. It's pretty tiny. Yeah, it's really hot outside, so I think I'm just gonna take a second to just like chill, decompress. I passed by a fruit stand and I got myself a peach. Apparently Japanese peaches are really good, so let me see. It's really good. But yeah, just gonna chill for a bit. So it's much cooler now and I can actually enjoy it. I took a little nap, but I got to this little foot bath and it's really cute. So I think I'm just gonna put my feet in and relax a little bit. But it's a very nice view and the background noise is really nice. So I had a pretty good evening. I walked around, did some exploring, I had a good dinner. Yeah, it was just really beautiful and quiet at night. I think it was just a nice contrast to how busy Tokyo's been, so I'm happy to be in the quiet with nature. There's like an onsen that's free for the guests here as well as the locals. And I know it's not that big of a deal, but like the nakedness is kind of making me nervous, but I'm gonna do it. I came here for the onsen specifically. I heard 2 ladies in it. I would prefer if I was there by myself just for the first time, but obviously it's their onsen, they should totally enjoy it. But I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit and then watch some onsen etiquette videos and see how it goes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. So I just got back from the onsen. So just as a disclaimer, this onsen is like made for the locals and then the people at the hostel can use it for free. So I knew it wasn't going to be like something luxurious, and it was so tiny. Like, it was basically the size of like, in terms of like perimeter, like 2 bathtubs. So thank God I was alone. I don't think I would have been able to do it if someone was there, because like the showering area and the onsen were all in the same room. And if someone else in the tub, like, we would have been touching each other. There's no way that 2 people can sit in it without touching each other. So it was very tiny. So I'm glad I went later when it was empty. Considering that it was free, it was actually really clean. But it was way hotter than I expected. So I knew like onsens are hot, but I'm usually like the last person to get out of a hot tub. So this one I was like in it for like, I want to say under 10 minutes. I'm like, this is too hot for me. And I had to take a break and like wash with cold water and then go back in. I think I just felt really awkward because it was just like a curtain separating the men and women's like change room, and then you go to the onsen, like there was still like a full wall, but I just like couldn't do it. But anyways, I was just kind of using this as like a warm-up onsen, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try and find like a nicer one. Yeah, I feel good. I do feel like very relaxed. Like my body is still enjoying the effects of it. But I'm proud of myself for, you know, trying it out at least. But I'm probably just gonna study a little Japanese and then go to bed. So decided to start off day 2 with a little walk by, I guess it's a park? Yeah. Oh, Red Frog Park. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely slept in longer than I wanted to, but maybe the onsen did its job and really relaxed me. We're gonna go for a little walk, do some exploring, and then get some brunch. But yeah. So I just got back from the onsen, and this one was really nice. It was a lot bigger, like 20 people could sit in it instead of 2. And when I went in, there was just, I went right at opening, and then there was just this grandma. It was just the 2 of us. Then she didn't stay for too long, and I stayed for like an hour. So I grew up in a predominantly Asian neighborhood. So whenever we went to like public swimming pools, like all of the older Asian ladies would just walk around naked, and I would find it so weird. But now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, it's a little, I guess, public nudity is a lot more of a normal thing, at least here for onsen culture. But yeah, I went and I felt really good. I went in the hot and cold, and that was nice. But in my usual stupid fashion, I lost my keys and I feel like an idiot. But yeah, I just feel kind of dumb, and I don't know what to do. I hope I can just pay for another set of keys and they can just like deactivate that. But it's frustrating. So I'm not gonna lie, after the whole losing my keys thing, I did kind of just put myself into a funk. Like, I know it's not a big deal, but it's kind of just one of those things my brain fixates on and makes me feel stupid for. But I really, like, I let myself mope for a bit, but after that, I was like, you know what, we're gonna decide not to be in a bad mood. And then I ended up just going for a walk, and then I found this really nice hike that it leads to a plum forest, which is out of season, so there weren't that many people there. And then when I went, it was just so nice. And when I went back down, I went another way, and it was this beautiful landscape of the Japanese countryside, and there was all these like farm fields that I could see, and it was just so magical. And I think like in the beginning of this trip, I had some anxiety that like I'm staying here for too long, there's not enough to do. But I think it's important when you go on these kind of trips to let go of any preconceived notions of how you're going to feel on the trip, and you're not going to be happy 24/7, and that's not the point of travel. I think it's just to see and experience new things regardless of how it makes you feel. But yeah, I had a good time. I'm proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone, and I hope I get to do lots of more little trips like this.